Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Coming back at you, another offering, off by Sampler Platter. Yes, indeed, folks, Sampler Review series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. Right, stuff I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. As soon as I'm done doing these next two reviews, I'm going to go home and hang out with my cat. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. That's kind of the case today, but a little bit not. I actually got off work a while ago now, and normally, if I'm going to go grab supplies or whatever, no more than an hour, I'm pretty close by to my main supply areas and stuff and what have you. Today, though, I was like, all right, well, I'd spend some time chatting with some coworkers after work, and then after that, it took a little extra time, and I was like, well, let me do a few reviews while I'm here anyway. It's a nice day, a little warm, but, reasonable. And by the time everything was said and done, I was like, you know what? There's a place that's about to open that I've been meaning to review some stuff from. So, where did I go? What am I reviewing? Well, the first thing I'm reviewing is, boom! Ha ha ha! It's Panda Crafted, because it's from Panda Express, and it just so happens to be their pomegranate pineapple flavored lemonade. Okie doke. Now, folks, if you watch my channel, you know I'm a proud pineapple slut. You can put pretty much pineapple in damn near anything, I'll give it a go. But the fact that it's flavored, right? Pomegranate pineapple flavored lemonade. So, let's get a thing for the thing, though. It looks like this. It's all very purple. Ha 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 ha! Let's give it a shot. Okay. That was an interesting finish. Okay. Well, it definitely has elements of all three aspects. You've got the pomegranate flavor is nice. Pomegranate's not like a go-to flavor for me, but it's perfectly fine flavor. You've got a decent amount of that. I mean, I say that I wish that there was more pineapple flavor, but again, I'm a pineapple slut. I always wish there was more pineapple flavor. But I do wish that there was a little bit more to it with that. Because the thing is, if it were just the pineapple and the pomegranate, I think that you could easily make that work really, well, I was going to say really easily, but I think that you can make that work and blend that in such a way where both could really shine through. But because you have the lemonade aspect as well, just as the pomegranate is starting to fade out a little bit, and you're starting to get more from the pineapple, that's when you start getting the acidity and the tanginess from the lemonade aspect. So I kind of feel like the pineapple, it's sort of a bridge between the pomegranate and the lemonade, because it's got the sweeter notes from the pomegranate, obviously a very nice fruity flavor. So it's doing that, but then, it's also got a tanginess to it, so it's sort of, again, working with that lemonade aspect, but it's kind of getting lost in there a little bit. It's in there, but it's more of an accent than it is really a strong flavor as part of the whole thing. You definitely do get sort of hints of it, but it's never a strong, dedicated pineapple flavor. It's more you get little glimpses of the pineapple. You get a little extra sweetness here, a little bit of that tropical vibe there. I will say it's an interesting drink in that it has layers of flavor to it. As you drink it, you're getting different things going on, which is kind of cool. It's not just a one-note flavor. But again, I do personally wish that the pineapple got a little bit more room to grow and to really kind of showcase. Because I mean, pineapple's the best fruit. It just is. It's like a law. But I do still like the drink overall. It's very fruity, very nice and refreshing, especially for summertime, the time I'm doing this. I like the tanginess level of it. For me, I love lemonade. It's definitely one of my favorite drinks, top 10 for sure. But obviously you can do a lot of different things with lemonade. For me, I like a lemonade, if we're talking about the balance between sweet and tangy, I prefer a little extra tangy over sweet. I can do either, but for me, I like some tanginess. This has some tanginess, it has some bite, and that actually works nicely with the pomegranate, because pomegranate's got some oomph to it too. It's not really tangy, but it's got like a very, it's got an interesting sort of bite to it. So, yeah, it's a weird sort of, it could be confused, but I think that the flavors are so inherently nice. I think they shine through, even though I don't think that I don't feel like they mix in the most cohesive way. But I do get what they were going for with it. And I think that, again, using the pineapple is like a bridge, although it should be a crime against humanity to use pineapple in such a minimal role, I do get what they were going for with it. And I do like it. I do like the pineapple, I love the pineapple, but I do love the pomegranate aspect of it. I would have been interested to see it without the lemonade. I don't know if it would have been better or worse, but it's good. I'm good with this. But it's got a little spang to it. I like that. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes and yes. So I have reviewed one of their other Panda drinks. That was like their peach lychee refresher. I've already got that review uploaded if you're interested. Between this and that, this definitely has more going on, and it has stronger flavor, especially because that lemonade aspect. But I do think the peach lychee flowed better as a flavor pairing. I think it was more cohesive. So I'm sort of up in the air as to which one I would choose. I think I would choose the peach lychee more often, but I do think that there's specific instances where I would really want this over that. It's a nice drink, and I'm fully intending to try the other 2 flavors at some point. I think they do a nice job with these. And again, especially for summer, they're nice drinks. It's a better option, at least, kinda, than, like a normal soda or something like that. It gives you some interesting flavors. Again, very nice and refreshing, nice fruity beverage. If I'm recommending it, though, this is one where it's like, it's not going to be for everybody, because, again, I feel like the flavors are just a little bit confused in certain regards. Not entirely, I was going to go there and make a rather crass joke, but we're going to leave that one alone. Sometimes my inner middle school kid kicks in, and it's like, no. That part of Brandon is done now. I'm almost 40. But no, it's a little bit weird, and I could see it being off-putting for some people, but I do think it's at least worth giving a shot, because I think that the flavors at play do some really interesting things, and I like that it takes you on a bit of a flavor journey. So, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly, I miss my cat-tastic rest of my life, or rest of your life. I do, I miss my kitty so much. Like, one of my favorite part of my day is going home and seeing my animals, so. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to go home and give a big old hug to her. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. When we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there, whenever possible, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, here's what I want you to go out and do. If you happen to have any pets of your own, go over there, give them an extra special treat, a hug, or whatever, just a little extra love for your buddy Brandon Wenzel, because I love animals. I have a cat. She has been featured in a couple of my videos back a couple of years ago. I have hamsters. I have featured some of them in some of my videos. And I even have a hedgehog. He has not been featured in any of my videos because he's a grumpy little hedgehog, and I love him. I miss them so much. But I'll see him in about half an hour. Anyway,